Power, influence, legacy. Throughout history, certain individuals have risen to shape the course of civilizations, leaving behind legacies that echo through time. But what makes a leader truly powerful? Is it charisma, strategy, or something more elusive, something almost mystical? Tonight, we unravel the mystery behind history's most powerful leaders, exploring the forces that drove them to greatness and sometimes to ruin. Our journey begins in ancient Egypt, with Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh. She wasn't just a queen, she was a master of reinvention. Fluent in 9 languages, Cleopatra wielded her intellect like a weapon, charming Rome's mightiest, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, to secure her kingdom's survival. But her power wasn't just in seduction. It was in her ability to understand the desires of those around her, bending their wills to hers. Was her secret a magnetic charisma, or a calculated genius that saw opportunity where others saw chaos? Yet, Cleopatra's story raises a question. Does power come from the leader, or the moment they seize? Consider Genghis Khan, the 13th century warlord who forged the largest contiguous empire in history. Born Temujin, he rose from a tribal outcast to a conqueror feared across continents. His brutal tactics, psychological warfare, unmatched cavalry, and a merit-based army, made him unstoppable. But the mystery lies deeper. Genghis unified warring tribes not just through fear, but through loyalty. He shared spoils with his followers, creating a bond that turned men into legends. Was his power in his ruthlessness, or in his ability to inspire unwavering devotion? Across the ages, power often wears a crown. In 16th century England, Queen Elizabeth I faced a fractured nation, threatened by religious strife and foreign invaders. Known as the Virgin Queen, she turned vulnerability into strength. Her speeches, like the one at Tilbury, rallied her people with words that burned with conviction. I have the heart and stomach of a king. Elizabeth's reign, the Elizabethan era, became a golden age of art, exploration, and stability. But what was her secret? Was it her ability to project divinity, to become a living myth, or her shrewd refusal to share power through marriage? Not all power is born in palaces. In the 19th century, Abraham Lincoln, a self-taught lawyer from Illinois, reshaped a nation on the brink of collapse. His leadership during the American Civil War wasn't just about strategy, it was about moral clarity. His Emancipation Proclamation redefined the war's purpose, turning it into a fight for human freedom. Lincoln's quiet demeanor hid a steely resolve and an uncanny ability to read the public's pulse. Was his power in his humility, or in his unyielding vision of a united nation? Power can also thrive in the shadows. In the 20th century, Mao Zedong transformed China through sheer force of will. His vision of a communist state mobilized millions, but his methods, ruthless purges, the Cultural Revolution, left scars that linger today. Mao's cult of personality made him a godlike figure, his image plastered across the nation. Yet, his power came at a cost. Was it his ability to inspire mass devotion, or his willingness to wield fear as a tool, that made him unstoppable? But what happens when power transcends the individual? Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years, emerged not with vengeance, but with a vision of reconciliation. His leadership ended apartheid in South Africa, not through force, but through forgiveness and unity. Mandela's moral authority turned a fractured nation into a beacon of hope. Was his power in his resilience, or in his ability to transform suffering into a universal call for justice? The mystery deepens when we look at leaders who wielded power through ideas. In the 18th century, Catherine the Great of Russia expanded her empire while championing Enlightenment ideals. A German princess who seized the Russian throne, she corresponded with philosophers like Voltaire, yet ruled with an iron fist. Her ability to balance progressive ideas with absolute control made her a paradox. Was her power in her intellect, or in her mastery of political theater? Some leaders defy categorization. In the 20th century, Winston Churchill's bulldog tenacity rallied Britain against Nazi Germany. His speeches, delivered with gravelly defiance, turned words into weapons. "We shall never surrender," he declared, and the nation believed him. Churchill's power lay in his ability to embody resilience, but his flaws, stubbornness, controversial decisions, remind us that even great leaders are human. Was his strength in his rhetoric, or in his refusal to bend? As we cross centuries, a pattern emerges. Power isn't just wealth, armies, or crowns. It's the ability to shape minds, to bend history's arc. Yet, the mystery persists. What unites these leaders? Charisma, like Cleopatra's. Vision, like Lincoln's, or perhaps an indefinable spark that turns ordinary mortals into legends. Some say it's destiny. Others, opportunity seized at the perfect moment. The final enigma lies not in their rise, but in their legacy. Each of these leaders, Cleopatra, Genghis, Elizabeth, Lincoln, Mao, Mandela, Catherine, Churchill, left a world forever changed. But their power came with a shadow. Triumphs were often built on sacrifice, ambition on suffering. Perhaps the true mystery isn't how they gained power, but how they wielded it, and what it cost. As we look to the future, one question lingers. Who will be the next to shape history, and what will their power reveal about us? Join us next time as we explore another chapter of history's greatest mysteries. Until then, keep questioning the forces that shape our world.